Hi and welcome back to my channel. This is Carol from Crinkled Path, and I thought I'd show you a flip through today of a project I did recently for our oldest daughter who is graduating with her second credential in special education. This is a memory book with memorabilia from family members who have taught over the years, like her dad's hall pass, and here her great grandmother's whistle from teaching elementary school for more than a decade. So I just attached these with a binder clip so that she can take them off if she wants to. This big guy is a yearbook cover from the 1950s, and I love that the name is Bell Echoes, which kind of lends itself towards the school bell and the echoes being that a generation's repeating as we have many teachers in our family, and she's following in that family tradition. These are some of her great grandmother's college transcripts. And then there's a lot of memorabilia from her great grandmother who's passed in here. And this pocket I just added onto the front using the first page. Some more memorabilia from her great grandmother, and a library card. This book report is from the early 1900s, and report book is from the early 1900s, and it was just purchased at a vintage shop, but I thought it was neat to include here. Oh wait, I'll show you more of the pages in this. It wasn't completely filled out, so there is room for her to use it for some journaling if she'd like. Just tuck this onto the belly band with these field notes. And then this is a flashcard that has some collaging on it. And then I tucked these educational quotes and lots of room for journaling. And just a little paper clip to hold it all in place as we turn the page. So I filled this with educational quotes, some fun educational book pages, children's book pages, pictures of her relatives that from their school pictures, some yearbook pages with some of her relatives in them, letters from her grandmother who taught in a one-room farm schoolhouse right out of high school, and there's this flashcard instructions. I thought the teacher needs the instructions, right? Then her great grandmother's ID card from college, some poems. This is a picture of her other great grandmother teaching basket weaving, more yearbook pages that have pictures of grandparents, some educational pages, dictionary pages. She loved, as a child, nature and nature journaling. This is her class of 2020 graduation picture. They graduated virtually online with COVID. I put a little heart in our county where she's teaching. Wendy from Peter Pan. She was always very much the mothering child to other kids, and reminds me of Wendy, and to go on to teaching was a very natural consequence of that. This is her great grandmother's graduation announcement and then her teaching credentials and her teaching, some of her teaching evaluations and observations that her administrators had done with her. Um, there's another letter of recommendation. This is her great grandmother in her first classroom. Another one of her credentials is tucked in here with this dictionary page and then just some lace. Some photos from her classes. Um, great grandmother's stepfather came and played music. That was some of the pictures for her class. I love this October quote about what traditions will you carry on to write about it. Those were a journaling prompt cards. Then her dad's credentials, letters from her aunt and uncle who are teachers, just some fun children's pages because she's teaching special ed preschool at this time. Another letter from her uncle, more of her dad's credentials, her dad's teacher pictures, a library card tucked in with some grade, book, and seating chart pages, her dad's Cisco certification, he taught networking. A little note from me, I work in education as well, but I'm not a teacher. And then I thought this card was cute. It's an old Father's Day card that she had written in to her dad about wanting to be like him. This is a letter from my husband to her about his teaching experiences. Another grade teacher planning book pages. Some lined paper. This is more pictures of her dad from teaching and a photo order sheet. And then I love this quote, never give up on anybody, miracles happen every day, which is very much her attitude. And then last in here is glued a communication log. This is what she's been having to use as she's been teaching via distance learning during COVID-19. Thanks for watching the flip through, and I hope you'll come watch again.